A second illustration of a core function of the state is public finance. Politicians, policymakers, diplomats, generals find accountants boring. But without accountants, there cannot be accountability. And at times, you need a lot more accountants in these situations than you need soldiers, because those accountants actually manage to save the lives of thousands of soldiers. Let's take an example. Companies routinely share their balance sheets. How many governments do we know that share their balance sheets? Countries that have oil, most of them never disclose to the world or to their population the revenue from the oil. All of this is off budget. So immediately, by focusing on public finance, one finds a vehicle as to whether accountability is enshrined in procedures, in processes, or whether certain people are above the law. But also, this goes to the core issue of relationship between citizens and governments and the dysfunctionality of the current aid system. The aid system, again, and here, particularly United Nations agencies or examples, do not disclose what they spend to the people where they operate. In my 3 years as finance minister of Afghanistan, I disclosed the budget of Afghanistan continuously on a monthly basis to the press and to the citizens. No UN agency, no international organization ever matched me, and the UN agencies categorically refused. The latest report from the Government Accountability Office indicates that 6 of the UN agencies are even refusing to disclose their audits to their Board of Governors. Why? Because they're saying their accounting standards are not up to modern standards, and individuals would be exposed and they will be sued. Well, if their accounting standards are not up to modern standards, why are we entrusting them with public accountability in the rest of the world? The other part is that people find the budget boring. But the budget is the core arena where all decisions and trade-offs take place. The budget is an inherently social and political process, because that's where the trade-offs have to take place. My colleague Claire Lockhart and I have been arguing that if we want accountability, then we need to get the global public finance accountability on a matrix and disclose these to the citizens. Some oil-producing countries still have 60,000 different bank accounts, where 60,000 different individuals, or a combination of them, have the right to withdraw money in the name of the public. The other part about public finance is that we really carry the legacy of the 19th century. The budget is a yearly cycle. Why on God's name should a budget in the 21st century be a yearly cycle? A convention, you know what this convention results in? At the beginning of the year, there's a flood of money. In the middle, there's a drought. And in the last month, everybody jumps to spend, because no one who has ever worked in an international organization or in a public bureaucracy would want to give the money back. But it's all product of this one rule that you are bound by the yearly pattern of expenditure. Just look at USAID and what it does. Ambassador Khalid are old friends, so I'm permitted to tease them.